Yeah, you just need to go la 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 la, and it's fine.
Recovering from the dentist is always an endeavor.
I didn't say shit.
I and welcome to our gathering of heroes.
I just want to acknowledge that he fucking broke you. Like, you've managed to be able to sit through a lot of the shit we say, but he managed to fucking break you. That deserves credit.
Not quite. Nope.
And it was the accuracy was just, I hated you for it so much.
These are the would-be heroes of the Marvel Universe. An actual play using the relatively new Marvel Multiverse 616 ttrpg system. As a warning, this is a game that can also explore mature themes, and while we'll be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, or other topics. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will be available on YouTube after the game, and you can always come back to an episode when you feel ready. 3 quick acknowledgements to Roll20, the official virtual tabletop of the Marvel Multiverse TTRPG system, to Demiplane, which is now owned by Roll20, a platform to make games better with high-quality tools that enhance the ways games can be played, shared, and explored, and to Marvel Comics, without whom none of this would be happening. So a quick introduction of our cast, and I'll start with Joe.
That cut out for me. I have no idea.
Sorry.
I think it was Joe.
Catches my, Joe.
Make the PowerPoint.
Hey everybody, it's me, Joe, better known as DJ Torrid or Nola Finger on all the Instagram and Twitters. Twitter, we still call it that because that's what it was when I started. And a host of other platforms. So add me there. I am playing the Seattle-based webhead, now originally from the East Coast, Spider-Man, better known as Brown Recluse, or in your dreams and fantasies, Web Daddy. Full of the webby tweets, webby skeets, all on your webby feeds. But yeah, so that's what I'm here for, is to make you question your sexuality and shoot people in the face with webs and stuff. There's a joke
In the
there.
face?
Or whatever receptacle or just that people prefer. I don't kink shame anyone. If you want a webby hole or a webby toll, that's your business. But hey,
first of all, I was referring to your thing for like CBT. Like, every enemy we have fought, you have just like fucking nut shot. I wasn't going anywhere else with that.
For the robot. I did not CBT the robot.
You wanted to.
For the hopeful listeners, CBT does not mean cognitive behavioral therapy in this case.
No, it does not. It literally stands for,
concussive brain trauma.
Sure. Whatever you feel works. Go for it. I don't kink shame. I do on certain things, but Brown Recluse does not. Well, 2 things. Anyway, but that's me. Just let Web Daddy take care of you. And don't forget to sign up for that ooh special. I'm done.
Adam.
It's hard to top that. Hi, I'm Adam, better known as Soulvine, most places on the internet. Today I will be playing Cal Winters, aka Dreadfire, who also shoots people in the face.
Truth.
Hey everyone, I am D, or Night Wanderer, that's Wanderer with an O, and you will see me today playing Gideon Price, the perfectly normal old rich white dude.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Sparrow. I'll be playing Synapse, the technopathic mutant, which our beloved DM did forget last session, which was really fucking funny. You forgot I was a technopath. I had great fun with that.
She thinks I forgot.
I have literal proof that you did. And I also can refer to the person in chat who in the same call that fucking was part of the conversation in which you forgot.
Nice.
So
This is part of the gaslighting. All right.
I
Done.
Hello, I'm John, and I just remembered why you don't slurp fizzy water. Today I'm playing Steel Aegis, the flip-kicking tokusatsu-style hero who has regained his confidence and thinks he can save everyone's smiles.
I swear to God, I thought you said lip kicking, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Which lips?
I had a full moment of like,
Which
what?
lips?
And then I realized you said flip, and I'm like, that makes more sense. In my defense, I have been at a meetup for the last 8 hours, so I'm fucking dead.
We're all a mess here.
How dare you? I am a very balanced human being.
I mean, you did make a good bludgeoning tool.
I'm drawing
That's
it.
good.
Just as
Oh, you're talking to
people are
Gideon.
going, just as people are going to make very good bludgeoning tools for Synapse, as she just like fucking.
Yep. I personally make a
And-
good smothering tool.
I hate my life.
Okay.
My job here is done.
Too much.
Oh my gosh.
So, what's been happening? As I try to valiantly move my.
Well, we walked through a portal after having some morning meetups because we had
Who's-
heard that some unhoused individuals were being murdered out in the park. And when we approached there was this robot who kept shouting doom, some form of unfortunate bot. And yeah, Red Jaguar dealt like 200 damage to him using me as a bludgeon. And now this hacking nerd has shown up, and we're probably going to dunk him in this lake that's right over there.
Wow, that's one. It's a bit one-sided, but yeah, it's a pretty good summation of yeah. Our heroes learn of disappearances. They decide to investigate. They come to the park at night. There are 2 kids. They're throwing rocks at a gigantic robot,
As one does.
as one does. Their heroes make a half-hearted attempt to get the kids to safety, and then
We all told them to evacuate while we were fighting the robot.
you listen to them. Do you?
No.
And then proceed to lay a beat down on this gigantic monstrosity. I mean, it's not gigantic; it's overly large. Which point, a Chinese goth nerd, I don't know exactly, showed up and proceeded to add to, I guess, a cliffhanger ending by calling himself. Or he actually didn't call himself. Did he call himself anything?
He called himself Bane.
Call
I think he
himself
said
Bane? Yes,
bang,
Yeah.
yeah.
of course he did. And and decided that he's going to make the heroes have a bad or worse day than they've already had with the robot. So from there, let's launch straight into initiative.
Oh. So he doesn't want to talk.
I mean, if you want to talk,
Are we re-rolling?
Exactly.
see. Yes, reroll.
Oh, I have an edge on initiative. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to remind people this time around.
Oh, I am a menace. This is gonna be fun.
That's trouble. Only trouble.
I really won't roll 1 twice. Why do you hate me roll 20?
That was me.
I mean, aren't ones good in this system?
Only when they're in the middle.
Really? I thought it was. Huh.
Nope.
It's just the one. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
just the
fucking
one
weird.
time. It's we
Just
talked
the
about
one
this
die, actually?
not a few
Sorry.
hours ago. No, not
Yeah.
just you and I. It was just I was raising this up with on John's pod.
Yeah.
It's a gimmicky system because we are representing the 6M6 universe.
Right. Your Aegis is a 16. Who am I missing?
Did you do me?
Synapse, Steel Aegis, Dreadfire, who is not on the map.
I'm on the map. I'm behind.
Oh, you're on the map. Oh, you're on the map. Yeah, no, you're on the map.
Synapse. Yeah.
Jaguar is one too many.
It's okay, I've got permission
deal
to
with-
use him as a bludgeoning weapon.
Excellent.
It'll be fine.
I'll deal with that. That's fine. Brown Recluse, where'd you go? I need your initiative roll.
Oh. Oh my goodness. I thought I'd clicked it. Apparently didn't. Initiative. Let's do it. Show me that roll. 15. And I said roll, not whole. Just wanted to be clear. Sticking with what we know.
Or when they come in. Oh, well, that's perfect. Okay. So, Dirk Bane floating down, arrogantly sort of low, floats down towards the path. Sort of grayish blonde hair under a reddish hood. Sort of that wrinkled but not wrinkled skin, so he's kind of indeterminate age. You are not going to interfere. With our plan.
I'm pretty sure we will.
You know, the more someone tells me not to do something, the more I kind of want to do it. So, I don't even know who you are. And I don't know what plan we're fucking with, but now I want to.
All right. Gideon Price. What are you up to?
So how human does this dude look?
Looks human.
He looks human? Okay. I'm going to sheath my sword and point my cane at him. And I am going to use, let me just double check which one it is.
Ow! Sword, gun, cane.
Focus fire. I am going to use focus fire, call him out and say, okay, he's next. And up to the character's vigilance. Words are not wording today. That's 5. There's 4 of you. So the 4 of you have an edge on all action checks you take against him.
Oh boy.
put that in the chat so people know it. I will reduce, not seduce, turn focus. And that is, I'm going to move up a little bit. Let me just double check what my speed is. My speed is 5. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And by 5, I meant 5. Get a little bit closer, and that is going to be my turn.
Cool. Cool. Synapse.
So Gideon's given the order to attack. Cool. I'm going to reach out. So at the rank I'm at, I can do 3 concentrations, right?
Correct.
Cool. I'm going to look over at Aegis. Hey, Aegis. Fastball special?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking yeet him.
I had to remember that he was hyped up on caffeine and more caffeine from last week.
Great. Wait a minute.
That is the cutest thing you designed. Holy shit. I fucking love that.
It's so cute.
It's so
Yeah, but you're rolling.
I don't know. I was waiting for you to tell me if I'm rolling or if
Yeah, you are rolling.
Aegis is rolling.
Yeah, you're rolling because you're yeeting me.
You're rolling because you got to chuck him.
Sweet.
And then
Am I doing a logic attack or a logic check?
that would be an attack. That's, if I remember correctly, it's technically a
Don't forget edge.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Motherfucker. It's 18.
Best ball special. An ally throws or fires character at an enemy, and the ally succeeds their agility check, or in this case, logic.
logic.
The character, me, then makes a close melee attack with the enemy, and if the attack is successful, they take double damage. If it's a fantastic, they take triple. So let's see. I'll just yoink myself over here to Bane Doomshoof or whatever his name is. And attack. That's
You have edge,
With
right?
edge.
Oh, with edge. Should I re-roll that one?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
You can only
Oh,
get better.
come
Fuck
on.
Me.
Brought to you by Roll20.
Let's see. Do any of my...
Impressive just how often that happens.
Yeah. It's real
It's not a
fun.
random. It's not a random number generator. It's a random number paster.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't have anything that gives me
More edge.
yeah.
Mhm.
So in what I guess form or I mean you're going denser, you're going
He probably would have been less dense for the actual firing, but try to increase his density as he got closer to the guy.
sure. And then once you get to him, you spin kick. What are we doing here? Hammer kick.
Yeah,
Punch
this
him.
one is just a legally distinct rider kick. That is what I've decided on when he gets launched.
So you launch. Synapse. You reach back. This is now a talent that you're familiar with. You lift Aegis. Aegis is vibrating. You can sense it through the telekinetic link because he's so excited. Also hopped up on caffeine, and you hurl him. And it's becoming almost a trick now for you guys. He reduces his density. He's a lot lighter. You get a big head of steam. You feel the density increase as the projectile moves, so he becomes almost a bullet, and he lines up for that rider kick, and it stops. basically as though the kick itself is coming in, and it impacts and you can almost see almost like a diaphanous sort of like spidery shield of where he impacted. So now he's sort of floating there, staring down at.
I'll have caught
Huh.
Aegis so he doesn't hit the ground like hard or anything. Like it's just like a no.
You notice he's a lot heavier now. But this Dirk guy, he looks down and just that arrogant smile.
Well, that was unexpected.
Your tricks won't work here.
Now I
I haven't used
regret
all my
giving him
tricks
a,
yet.
now I regret giving Aegis a full face mask.
Don't worry. Oh no, Synapse is a fucking mouse too. So you just see the like an angry, like just like the little angry eyes.
Yeah, he
You
needs
just
that.
see
That. I mean, were we doing that? We were going to do that mask for Sparrow too, weren't we?
Huh? Yes, that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah. Sorry, I had very little sleep too. That used to be.
You ain't seen any of my tricks yet. And she just like, it's gonna like, I can't really do shit at the moment, but she is going to fuck this motherfucker up. On her turn, we're getting there.
Oh, that's no bueno.
Nice. There we go.
I can't see the map, so if things are happening, somebody let me know.
He
It
summoned
looks
the
like he
magic
just
hula hoop.
He says,
yeah.
your trips won't work here, but mine do. And he does this arcane hand gesture thing, glowing purple portal appears behind him. Sort of like that sort of spraying and sort of firing on all edges. And out from it, there.
For those of you at home, the reason I can't see the map is because as soon as I try and look at it, it fucks up my white balance. So I look like I've been flashbanged. And I don't have the patience to fix that. So
Yeah,
I can't see shit.
Flashbang, a minor hero in the would-be
yeah,
heroes.
a newly minted hero. But yeah, for those who can't see the map, it looks like a Bane McHula Hoop over here, just summoned 3 banshees. Or some other wraith-like spiritual figure.
These
That's probably fine.
gaunt, exception like longer limbed than natural sort of things. They sort of crawl out of this portal. Beyond it seems to be, dark. The worst malevolent looking forest you can ever possibly imagine on the other side. Gaunt trees and everything, and just sort of terrible visions. And these 3 creatures crawl out of this portal, very Ringu style. Their long, emaciated fingers, their gaunt expressions, their faces in a permanent, almost rictus scream. Their eyes both malevolent and dead looking at the same time.
Retail workers.
Damn. No chill. Ground Recluse.
Yes. Do I see the portal?
Oh yeah.
You said there's purple shit coming out of it.
Oh yeah.
Is it like balls? Like
I mean,
balls?
how many
Right.
balls?
Are they like are they like spectorial or are they incorporeal type things?
They seem real looking.
Mm,
I was looking really hungrily at the child that's in front of it.
we're not
Yeah,
doing
can we
that.
get the children out of here?
Is there
The
a
kids are like,
way-
oh,
is that dumb children? Is there a way that I can like web up one of these little orifices? Sorry, thinking of wrong thing. Little balls things here, and like do like a lasso effect and instant bang CBT with it.
you want to grab a specter, a one of these things,
Mhm.
and yeah, fire away.
I want to web it up and see what I can do. Let's see what Web Daddy can do with this. This is logic,
That's agility.
agility. Is it attack or non-combat?
Attack.
Yes. And I have edge. I'm edging.
Do have edge.
Yes, I got a 15, but we're going to edge it a little bit.
Not too much edge though.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic edge.
18.
Almost a fantastic edge.
Yeah.
And your intent is absolutely pure. You got this, and the web itself straight through.
Oh, but does it get on him? Can it get on him?
No, they're kind of beside and behind.
No. Can it get on his shoulder at least? I'm just trying to.
Got a little bit on the edge of his shoe. I don't know.
That's not going to do enough.
That
Man,
Right.
That's it.
And Bane smiles. You don't get it. You're hopelessly outmatched.
I do get that you are a hole and you need to be plugged. That's what this is. You leave. the
Aegis is
church
just gonna
hole.
turn around fully, just like, what?
What are you talking about? What? Look at the kings. Look at this. I'm trying to get him covered in this stuff, and you guys are just looking at me like I'm stupid.
Why'd you shoot the ghost?
Why didn't you shoot the ghost? Ah,
So
We
yeah,
are
if you
at- we are
kill
at
us,
a
can you just start with me?
Speaking of ghosts, Dreadfire.
rude.
All right. He is going to blink in front of the children, between them and Mr. Bane. And he is going to try and darken his countenance, like the lights are going to sort of dim around him. The fire is going to flare up, like his eyes are going to get super intense. And he's just going to look at the kids and he's like, I said wrong. Like he's just done fucking with the kids. Like they need to be gone.
Cool.
And then he's going to look at Mr. Bane and just, you come into my neighborhood and step on the disenfranchised. And he's going to hit him with Dread Gaze.
Yes.
Cool beans. Cool,
If
cool.
I can find it. There it is. So that is an ego attack. And I have edge. That roll double ones again. So that is a 16 ego.
Remind me what Dread Gaze does.
It is essentially an attack on his psyche. It does focus damage.
Oh yeah.
It is intended to make them repent of their wrongdoings or shatter them so that they cannot do it anymore.
Right. So times 4. Wow. 15, 6, 21. Okay. Oops. All right. He seems taken aback. Wasn't
This guy.
this much feral intensity.
That'll be his turn.
Cool. Cool. The banshees. That's just what they are. The kids themselves. Give me a non-combat eagle.
Sure. And
Oh.
I actually have edge on that because of the monstrous tag,
Ooh.
which I roll double, so it doesn't matter. 3 times now.
So, kids themselves. Start beating feet.
Good, finally.
Remember, kids, sometimes to be a
2 different
hero, you
directions.
have to first be a dick.
Yes.
This way. This one starts crawling after it. A creepy stalker style. Cat and mouse. This one. Five, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. Seems to be lost in the trees a little. This one. Crawls up to you. And does the same thing.
Okay. That's creepy. But also, as a reaction, I would like to attack it for doing that. Using, what is it called? Return fire. So that is my agility attack. That is versus its vigilance, and this is with my gun, so I have edge. Which I roll double, so it doesn't matter. 4 times in a row now.
I know, that's
Something.
And
Something
I'm actually
wrong with it.
I don't like what it's doing, so I'm going to use another reaction to turn this into a fantastic. Change that 4 to a 1. So that will become a 23 to hit.
Okay.
And assuming that hits,
Oh yeah, I'd say.
yeah, so it will be double focus damage, and they are stunned. So whatever they were going to do, they do not.
60 damage.
Does that your attack go through, or is it a counter to what?
It's my reaction to them starting an attack.
Yeah,
The
the
point
trigger
if
is
you
they
if you
attack.
crit it, yeah, if you crit it, it's designed to stop the attack. I'm pretty sure that's why it stuns. I could be wrong. However you want to rule the
What's the name of the
timing
power?
reactions. Return fire.
I think by the name, I wouldn't think that the one attack goes through and you just retaliate. Turn fire. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't say, of course.
Why would it?
Attack.
Yeah, I was basing it on the trigger just because it says when they declare an attack.
I know.
Which is kind of like, how would you know? I am going to attack you.
Counter attack is the physical equivalent.
Yeah.
Mainly equivalent. Counter strike. No. Doesn't do anything. Weird. Because I would think, personally, just by the naming of the actual thing, that you're going basically as a retaliatory gesture.
Yeah, which is totally fine if that's how we want to rule it. If we're going to rule it that way, I will possibly revoke my use of combat trickery, since stunning them may not be that useful in this particular instance.
I mean, you don't really need it, because 21 hits too.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it won't be a crit. It's fine, but that saves me 5 focus, so it's fine. Yeah, so if you want to roll it that way, that's cool. Let's just I won't combat trickery, so we'll just go with the 21.
So then you take 19 focus damage.
And this is a gaze
Gaze
ability.
back.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, I would like to use that reaction that I would have used to just blink behind it where it can't see me.
Cool. So it starts doing that, and then
Yeah, just and then just disappear.
and you still do the dietary
Yeah.
ordinary.
Yeah.
And
That's
with
what-
your guns, we decided that we take the it doesn't do. We take the sturdy or the
Yeah, they still get
and it
their
applies it.
they get their health damage reduction, but it does focus damage.
Right,
So
right.
you do the damage reduction first.
Math in my head. Cool. Wait. All right.
Stepping on my bed.
Stepping on your what?
My bed.
Oh.
Spooky, gazy, ghosty.
Mm.
All right. Do. Where are you? That one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, that's there, that's there. Back up to the top. Gideon Price.
I am going to go up to Mr. Bane. And I am going to smack him in his nasty teeth with my cane.
Cool.
I do have edge because my Gideon Price's Cane of Secret Death is my signature attack. Let's reroll that one. That's a
Hey.
14 to hit.
14 does not.
Does not hit.
The same. For want of a better term, eldritch shielding? That
Mhm.
Aegis encountered.
Right. Having seen that not work, I am going to unsheath my cane.
Alright. Now you're gonna get it. Stab. Synapse.
How big is the shield?
Seems to be surrounding him, but not like a bubble.
So is it like, so I have telekinetic protection. Is it like that size, or is it like a bubble around him that is like a force field
Protection. Sort of like
protection?
personal.
Okay. And then my idea won't work. It's really cool though. What my plan, if it had been a bubble, would be to open a portal inside of it and let everyone run through and just fucking hit him. But no, okay.
That's
Can you make like a tiny little portal that is like just enough for like something thin and sharp to pass through?
A character opens a glowing portal in space next to them. It teleports any in a space next to them. That teleports anything that enters it between that space and its destination, which forms a matched glowing portal in the other place. This can be between any 2 points in the multiverse as long as the character has seen the destination. I can make it whatever size I like. From this description, I can make it any size I like. Is this something I can do, DM? I am asking you before I spend my action trying it.
Logistically, you're not 100% sure where or how the shield would work. So
I've seen it get attacked twice, so I've seen it do that little spidery thing.
Sure if
So
it's literally just against his skin? Is it sort of a little membrane that hovers 2 inches around him? Is it a thing?
I mean, if you want to get awful about this,
Here's a question: does he have like does he have just one piece of clothing, or does he have layered clothing?
That's kind of where I was going.
Your best thought is basically he seems to be a robe over top of street clothes.
Oh, that's not a good thing. Because I can see that. Look, if it's not something I can do, that's fine. Just say that I can't do it. Otherwise, I'll do something else.
I would do something else.
Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. That's what I asked. One of the banshees was going after the kid, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Are these things physical or like ghostly?
They seem physical, but then no one's actually touched one. Except webs.
Did the webs land on them?
No.
I think the webs passed right through them.
That's stupid.
Fuck. Because what I want to do is yank them away, but if they're not physical, it's not going to work. So I'm going to give them a different target. Now, this is stupid. Synapse is going to open a portal and step through in front of it. And basically, like, put herself between the kid and this thing. Why don't you pick on someone your own, Saz?
We're being heroes.
Thanks, Aegis.
I
You
feel
just get this like,
dirty.
fuck's sake, Aegis. If I die because of this, I don't want anyone to know. I basically want this
you,
thing to
Aegis.
attack me and not the kid. I
Okay.
want to buy that kid as much time to get away as I can. I was going to try and teleport the kids, but they're not going to run through a portal. They just won't. But this thing
You don't know that.
probably will attack me. I've got to hold it open and the banshee will follow them. I can't stop it. Not and let the kids through.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I'm gonna open the portal, step through, close it behind me, so
Okay.
that the banshee has me right in front of it.
Cool.
Yeah, and
I'm
I want to goad it. I can't do anything, but I would like to goad this thing into attacking me and not the kid.
I'm excited by this.
Oh, that's fine. That's so good.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So you whoop, step through a portal, and I'll just sort of move them sort of respective of their turn ordering thing. Hit the thing. There we go. And I put that right there in front.
Fucking kid. Fuck you, man. I hate that so much. I want to point out I am extremely exhausted, so my poker face is shit. Not that it's ever been good. But yeah, that is what I would like to do, as I don't think I can do anything else at the moment.
All right. And that. And okay, so you step through the portal. Just do a quick thing, sorry. Should work. That. You step through the portal, the kid's running away. You're not entirely sure why. Probably because of Dread Gaze.
I saw what Dreadfire fucking did. I would be running. If I didn't know he wasn't gonna fucking kill me, like I would be like, I'm out, man. I signed up to be a hero. I didn't sign up to be fucking intimidated. So that is the smart choice. The kids running away, that's the smart choice. So yeah, I know where they're running.
True.
Don't know where they're running, but I know why.
All right. And the creature, the banshee, following after it, sort of crawling after it. And you immediately step out and it starts. It's startled a little. It sort of steps, it almost like halts in its track, but not before its arm sort of passes through your lower leg. because it's moving and you sort of step right through
Yeah.
it. It's taken aback because it's not, maybe it has a holdover from its days when it was mortal or something, and it's sort of taken aback because it's a new obstacle, and it's cold when it passes
Does it
through.
do any? It doesn't do any damage though, right?
No damage. It's just super cold. Like you just dipped that half of your leg in ice water.
I'm surprised it could actually go through me though, given I have telekinetic protection active.
Yeah, phasers can do a whole lot of stuff.
Like,
That's a good
I
point.
mean, you,
No, I'm just
like,
saying, would,
I have, like he has, I have a fucking bubble too, and that shit does not go down. Like, there's a combat, it's fucking, because Synapse is like a glass cannon. She can't do shit, man.
would phasing go through TK? No, I don't think it would.
I think we ruled that it could go through TK grab. But I don't know if we ever came to a conclusion about the shield.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, you would end up like considering who is better at like density control. The phaser at phasing their own density, or the Teaker at densifying their shield. So, like my personal suggestion would be make it a roll off.
I mean, I'm happy if there's no damage. I'm happy that it didn't trigger the shield. So, like, I'm happy if there's no adverse effects from it touching me other than it being cold. I'm happy for it to not have activated that shield, because it would respond to her being in danger, not just a random sensation.
Okay. Yeah. No, there's no damage from that. It's just a ghost.
Okay, cool.
That's not the part you have to worry about.
No, it's not. I know. But I bought you time to think, which is not always a good thing for me.
What? So Dirk, what's Dirk going to do?
Get hecked on.
What are they doing with this guy? Oh. Your arrogance will be your undoing. And he does the thing with the hands and the glowing and the purplish and throws a bolt. He firebolts you, only with purple.
Fireball 2.
Who's
Gideon.
you? Come at me,
Aegis?
bro.
Gideon Price. Where's my thing? Hold on. No. Close that. Oh, it's an ego attack. A
Oh.
Ooh.
16?
16 hits.
Do I have trouble on this in any way?
Not for me.
Now, focus fire just adds edge for everyone who's attacking him.
Focus fire definitely does not apply to me anyway. All it does is it gives edge to all of the others doing actions against him.
Right. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't doing anything against him towards.
No.
Okay. Well, you are engulfed in eldritch flame. You take 48 points of damage.
Is that health damage?
That is health damage.
That
So
is beautiful.
Yeah, sorry, you have sturdy 1, yes?
I have sturdy 1, yes.
Let me redo the math. 6, 2. See, I really wish they had a little option right down here.
18, so that's 36.
Yeah. And you have trouble for the next round.
That's fine. I am going to use up 10 focus and use energy absorption. Ignore that damage and turn it into focus for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
And basically, with him being all so bent up about my arrogance being my undoing and everything, when the flames engulf me, just a second before they hit me, Gideon is literally just going to stand and hold like his ground, basically, with the cane to the ground. And once the flames are done, he's still standing there, unfazed, with maybe a little bit of smoke
I was
trailing
even
off him.
so you stand, you're engulfed in this, and it's heat. It's hot. You feel it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Same time, it's like when you open the door to a sauna. You kind of get that little blast of heat. It's like, oh, okay.
Yep.
So this blast is impressive. Everyone else sees Gideon Price engulfed in purplish flame, and you can see the heat and smoke rising. And at the end, there's still, a little bit of tiny bit of fire sort of flickering on his shoulder. His suit is smoking, but Gideon Price is unharmed.
And I'm just going to say, are you done?
He doesn't look happy. That should have.
I do have trouble. Just remind me, what was the trouble thing? I just have in general trouble on my next roll, or what?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently that's the fantastic extra for Hexbolt.
Mm.
You get trouble on your next attack or your next thing.
It is so weird that is Hexbolt. Like, isn't Hexbolt supposed to be referring to Wanda and like all of her misfortune stuff? You'd expect it not to deal damage and to actually deal misfortune.
Well, it is. You have trouble.
Yeah, but
The
like
first
on a
lot of
fantastic
trouble is
success.
you stubbed your toe.
Yeah, it'd make more sense to me if it did like focus damage and gave you trouble, and then on a fantastic it did double damage and double trouble.
Oh, okay. So you would want it to work more like Dazzle, where it does damage on a fantastic success kind of thing.
Maybe. I don't know, Dazzle. It just like I haven't really experienced Wanda doing actual damage as much as just making shit
people
weird, right?
Oh no, Black Bolt might beg to differ.
Technically, he did the damage.
Yeah.
Technically. Yeah. And they left the rest of it on the cutting room floor. Steel Aegis.
Steel Aegis. So, yeah, Synapse is going to get a little ping from him, and he's going to say, do you want some backup over there, or are you good?
No idea how to actually do this hero stuff, but there was a kid. It was going after a kid. I couldn't leave him, but I have no idea how to fight. So, yes. There's like that bit of fear because Synapse does not know hand-to-hand combat. She's fucking like, so she's like standing up straight and like looking confident, but you can feel that kind of tremor on her like mental channels because she can't fight. She doesn't know how, but
Her
she knew
mental
she had
knees
to
are
be
shaking.
here. Yeah, she had to be here between that thing and that kid. That's what she knew.
Yeah.
So yes, I would like some backup, please. Somebody kill this fucking thing before it kills me.
Okay, so yeah, Aegis is going to fall into the ground in front of whatever his name was, Derek. And he is going to, let's see. Oh yeah, that's well within his movement range. He's going to pop up over here, and he is going to do a reverse axe kick. And by that I mean he is spinning clockwise instead of counterclockwise for the kick. So he's coming up, and he's going to try and kick this ghoul. All right,
Fuck yeah.
and using his steel axe kick. So that's going to give him edge. Where's my... Oh, wow, Okay, so 13. I'm going to re-roll that 3 because I have edge. Do I still have edge from Gideon?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to re-roll that 3 again.
That is
Oh, for
something
fuck's sake. Something is weird
something's
with
not
roll
working.
20.
Wait.
That's like, there's no way that's.
Look,
Hey, is it okay if from now on I roll a physical dice for my edge?
There, I fixed it for you.
I eventually got there.
Oh.
I don't know. I rolled it once, it gave me the 3 as well, and it did it again. So theoretically, it's supposed to work, and it's just literally just giving you a 1
It's
or a
a-
2 or a 3. But
Yeah,
the
it's
one
a
it is
true
it is a
random number
D6,
generator.
So
Well, 2 and a 3.
I find it easy to believe if like I can find it plausible if it's like a 5 or a 4 or a 3. But how many double ones have we had in the past? Like,
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
seem a bit weird.
The past 12 hours, it has been
Yeah, exactly.
bonkers.
Aegis, are you phased?
Yes, he did come out of the ground phased, and
That's
he
all.
will try to be low density while hitting these things because he saw web shoot straight through him.
Cool. And you know what? I'm going to give you that M
Fuck yeah.
because
Oh boy.
because this is inspired. Also, I wanted to rewind just a little bit. I want to give Synapse a point of karma
nice.
for stepping
Hey.
utterly outside her character zone.
Yeah, she's fucking terrified, man. But
I think
there
this
are
is the
kids.
first point of karma we've awarded.
I mean,
Listen, Synapse is not a hero, but like she knows right and she knows wrong, and there is a kid, man. You don't go after kids in a fight like this.
character growth.
Yeah.
You know, Gideon Price, if he's nice, you gotta maybe get a point of karma.
I feel like Gideon has been very consistent. Like, and he has been growing like really well. Like he's been dealing with Synapse, who is like the antithesis of his fucking lifestyle. She is so chaotic to his lifestyle. And he's just like fucking adopted her. I feel like he's grown as a character. I'm just saying.
Fair. But back to this. Steel Aegis, you come out of the ground.
Yep.
And-
So you are giving me that M?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a couple things that are happening. One is I have Clobber. Oh no, Clobber is high density. Okay, never mind. Clobber is not going to matter here. But what will matter is the point of mighty I have. Which
Is that in there times 4? Should be. Yep.
knockback. If a character with the mighty power gets a fantastic success on a close attack, that character has the option of dealing knockback to the target instead. If the character is attacking with an additional power, they must choose between the power special effect, double damage, or whatever, and knockback. For every damage multiplier the character has for the attack, I think that says victim, is knocked directly backwards 5 spaces. If this causes the target character to smash into something, they take no additional damage. That's already figured into the fantastic success.
So wait, remind me, you don't do additional damage with or double damage with this?
My PDF is foggy exactly on this rolling.
Cool.
Let's see.
What's the power?
There's so many
It's not a power,
clarifications.
it's the knockback rule on page 34. Let's see, there's an example.
And a Marvel success.
Okay, gets fantastic success. Something damage multiplier of ×8 Iron Man's.
Damage multiplier, blah blah blah. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird that it's like, oh, it doesn't take additional damage. That's figured into the fantastic success. But then it's also like, I have the option of dealing knockback to the target instead. So I don't know.
It does specifically say choosing between the special effect beyond double damage. So it sounds like they do
Oh,
double
okay.
damage regardless. Would be my
Okay.
understanding.
Doing double damage. Yep.
Yeah.
So you do double damage. That's what I was worried about.
Okay. So yeah, and if this thing is still alive, he is going to kick it 5 spaces, or no, it would be
It's 5 spaces per multiplier, so 20
Yes.
spaces.
Yeah, so this thing's going
Jesus.
straight into the street.
You punted 100 feet.
It did,
Into the lake, into the lake, into the lake.
I can't. It has to be away from me.
it
I
would
don't know where
No.
you're facing,
come
man.
up, and you're still phased essentially. So you're into the non-corporeal, and you haul off, and what? You just uppercut the ghost.
It's kind of like a spin kick, but backwards because he's coming up. So
you're-
if he had the downward spin,
Synapse
It-
sees
yeah.
the orange heel of justice come flying out of the ground. Spin kicks this spectral, emaciated thing. The foot just kind of crashes it right in the chin, and solid impact to the point where it disintegrates. You just literally just sort of, and it kind of flies back, and as it does, it sort of like splits apart and becomes essentially ethereal matter and just sort of like dissipates.
so yeah, Aegis is
Thank
going
you,
to
Aegis.
You force
You
punch.
kicked her so hard you opened another portal to the dimension to put her
Yeah.
back.
yeah,
Ghost
A-
punch.
It
Yeah,
kicked her
Aegis
back
is,
alive.
Aegis is going to take his little heroic stance and point at Baron von Loser and say, "It's only arrogance if you can't back it up."
In the back of your mind, you just get a thanks, Aegis.
Yeah, no problem.
Please tell me he was trying to do like the Sparta kick.
No, he
This is
Sylvain
Seattle.
did it perfectly. He did a guile sonic, or not sonic boom, but yeah, the
flash
little
kick,
yeah flash kick.
Nice.
Oh
Right.
man, I couldn't get any blood. You
From
hear
a
in his mind.
ghost?
You hear in his mind.
But yeah, that will be me.
That was impressive. Cool.
That was.
Cool. Brown Recluse.
Yeah. I just saw that.
Yep.
Who's in front of me?
Got Gideon Price, who just got lit on fire. There's a specter that's sort of squaring off against spectral nemesis. A Seal Aegis just came up out of the ground and force kicked a ghost into oblivion.
Hmm. Okay, and where's Scary Dude?
Scary dudes right up here.
Yeah, he's right on the other side of Gideon.
Okay, I see it. Okay, I gotcha. So what I would like to do is, how far is there a water source?
About 20 feet
Big
to your
fuck
right.
up lake.
And we're over here where the purple is.
You're right.
I can't. This map. It's killing me. There we go. Can Gideon's on fire. And there's no water. Is anything else like down, like material wise?
The big robot.
It's on. It's down.
It's down.
Hmm. Think fast. All right.
Yeet the robot.
Yeah, I'm going to yeet the
Yeeted.
robot. I'm going to yeet the robot.
Kill beans.
All right. Fuck it up. Do I still have edge?
Yep.
All right. Is this is agility?
That's gonna be, you're gonna be fastball specialing.
Yeah.
essentially. So I will. You've got the web grab. You reach back and haul the robot into the air and chuck it.
Let's go. This is agility. That is 12.
Or you leap up and then you shoot the robot from the top, and then when you come down, you haul on the thing, and you basically make this fantastic parabola arc.
I still have edge. Okay, there it is. 17.
Nice. That's yeah. That'll hit him.
Yeah, I want to sit there. No one gets to burn Gideon but me in the lab. And I'll woof.
And
I'll try to save my white friend.
the robot comes crashing down. Gideon Price steps back a little. Bane gets knocked to the ground, but that purplish haze is still seems to be holding.
That's fine. Is there a way I can walk over and kick him in the nuts?
You can get close to him.
Okay, I'll get closer.
5 move.
Yeah. I'm very proud of what I've done. Is there a way I can like web up Gideon? Not like in a cocoon, but like get the fire out of him. Well, it's probably going to make it worse. Never mind.
It's fine.
That
Gideon's
right
wearing an
there is
asbestos
character
suit.
growth.
That is character growth.
That is character growth. I want to call it right now. That was character growth.
Bro, there's so much character growth. Everybody's just doing the thing. It's great. Some of you are even becoming heroes.
Yeah.
I don't like
Weird.
it. I want to go home.
I feel dirty.
This hero thing is like, nah.
I want to go back to my
Listen, she is a
Wildcraft.
grey hat hacker. Like, she does her best work behind the computer. This shit, putting herself in actual danger, is weird.
Exactly.
It's like,
That
I will
is for
award you a point of
heroes.
karma, instant throw up.
2, 3, 4. You move up. Move up close to Gideon Price. And move
Just
him up.
pat the fire out. Just like,
Yeah, trying to.
And Dreadfire.
All right. Well, considering seem to be having difficulty physically damaging this guy, he's just going to continue assaulting this gentleman who's encroached on our territory. Going to attack him with suppressing fire with the pistols.
Non-copyright infringing Dreadfire.
Yes, exactly. So let's see. I have some edge.
Now, how did we?
Okay,
How did we
good.
win?
I was already getting pissed.
right? It was like the same thing. How? How did we what?
I'm wondering, how did we rule about Dreadfire's particular weaponry and non-corporeal ghost-like beings?
Hmm.
Did we ever
This
actually
has come up before.
Um,
Nobody told us.
Because technically it's both. They're sort of, I mean, they're non-corporeal right now, but at the same time, does the weaponry go through both? Did we ever actually decide that?
I don't know that we ever made a call on that.
I would think it does because it starts ghostly.
Yeah, I mean it's effectively a focus attack. It's not really meant to be physical. This particular ability, it's against their vigilance defense also, which would suggest it's not physical.
Yeah, vigilance on it goes. Okay. Yes. So
I'm attacking Bane, by the way, also not the Banshee. Just to clarify.
okay, that's different then.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought
On a 20. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 20 versus his vigilance.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
So that will be minus any physical damage reduction, focus damage.
That 19 I rolled at the beginning, that
Mhm.
was his fancy spell.
Oh no.
Hey, nice.
That
Helmet shatters.
the, what was it called? Protection Hex. He made an ego check. The result was now the character's defense against any attack.
Nice.
So that was cool. But as things happen, sometimes they get through. So you did 18 damage.
Respectable.
It is. And he recoils from the spectral bulletry. And he's looking genuinely concerned.
And that's going to end his turn.
Clutching his side. You might think you're winning the battle, but you're going to lose the war. And then you hear the weirdest sound in a sense of
Nyan cat.
an ethereal keening of sorrow, lament, pain, anguish, and it's this primal, guttural scream that doesn't end. And you all turn to the sound and you see Red Jaguar dropped to his knees, sort of staring up at this banshee that's screaming into its face. And then he goes translucent. And she basically sort of pulls him into, and you see he kind of, his arms sort of like he's kind of limp and sort of just trudging and sort of dragged along, and his arm goes straight through a tree. She pulls him away. And now, a good point, take a break. So everybody go hydrate, get some snacks, bio breaks, etc., and come on back for the second half.
Oh boy.
Nothing?
Oh,
That's why
I'm proud of you.
Burn prevent smack.
I know. It was. I was.
In order-
I'm
in order to
disappointed.
prevent that, you have
Dude,
to-
it's 4 a.m. What do you want? Like,
I'm disappointed.
fuck.
He
I'm just-
wants us to be professional, dang it.
I'm.
That's why you wash
This
everything.
team?
Yes, you
Professional?
need me to explain it again. Like you really need to get into.
No, shut the fuck up.
And
It's,
I have
it's
a
the,
very
this
com-
motion that's
yeah,
the
is this
traumatizing.
that? I'm
It's
like,
how
because
deep
you
are
don't
you
really have to
diving
do
here?
all of that. You can just kind of like
I
all that,
refuse. I
kinda
am
like
not.
lay on the inner
I'm
side.
not.
and just-
All right.
Nope.
Okay. Back to it.
Are we sure? Are we sure Jaguar has to be the one that dies?
Who are you suggesting should die?
Me, so I can get out of this conversation.
Already dead. All right. So when we left off, our heroes were fighting a valiant effort. Gideon Price was attempting to out-arrogant Dirk Bane, the
What do you mean,
nefarious
attempting?
sorcerer. Attempting, buddy. Recluse had just clobbered Dirk Bane with a gigantic robot. Bludgeon, Dreadfire, and a Banshee are trying to out-dread gaze each other. Synapse had a out of character moment or development moment and stepped into mortal danger to protect a child. And
You're gonna do it once in your life, man.
realized that she might be out of her gourd and out of her depth, and mentally called for Steel Aegis to help, who rescued in spectacular fashion, kicking a ghost into oblivion.
Yeah.
but not before the team suffered a loss. A red Jaguar being soul screamed by a banshee and losing his will, coherence, or both. We're back up to the top of the round. Gideon Price.
I am going to stab at Mr. Bane.
Hold on, Mr.
Mr. Bane was his father.
I don't think I'm gonna stab at Kid Bane. Did I register what happened with Red Jaguar?
Kinda, but it's sort of, I don't know. You can. Yes.
Okay. I am going to look at Bane, and as I'm stabbing, I'm going to say with just an absolutely even but laced with poison tone, bring him back. And I'm gonna edge that too. There's a 16 to hit.
16 does not.
16 does not hit.
Ricochets
Oh,
off of
because
that.
the shield is 19.
Ah, dang it.
Wasn't the shield broken just a second ago by Dreadfire?
No, he punched through it.
Oh, he punched through
he
it.
bypassed
Oh, okay,
it.
it's still okay. Gotcha. Okay, doke. I'm still keeping up my focus fire on him for anyone who needs to. Let me just double check. I think, you know what? I'm gonna use a karma to re-roll one of those to get an edge. I'm gonna re-roll that too. And that's going to stay at 16. Never mind.
All right.
With a shot.
Worth a shot.
And he has that comic book sort of pose where his arms are outstretched and he's laughing at the heavens for no reason. Ha 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 ha.
Right.
The folly of mortal man.
I'm literally not mortal.
Of all the people to say it to you. Like,
Yeah, this guy's just batting 1,000.
Like, get it literally like reciprocates with like his most disappointed teacher like face. Like, I'm
Ooh.
literally not immortal.
Yes, the last person.
I'm
it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Do your fucking homework.
Buddy went.
F. Go home. Try again next time.
This is Synapse.
Okay. I have an idea.
Huh?
So Synapse is going to say, and like I wanted to get a little bit like scary looking. I want like, that moment of like, you've just hurt one of my friends kind of thing. I'm not doing that thing, but it is like that moment of silence in the mental network. I don't think you heard him. Bring him back. And if he doesn't, I'm going to open a portal underneath him and drop him in the fucking lake.
Oh,
Listen, I had a worse idea in mind. I did, because Synapse has seen space. And it only has to be a place I've seen.
Oh, she's scary.
I'm just saying, I can summon a portal anywhere in the multiverse. I can drop him on the fucking moon. I can see the moon. It's literally in
You
the thing.
can
It is,
actively right now, you can. Oh no, we are at night. Yeah, you can see the moon. I was gonna say you can see the
actively
sun.
I've
I
seen the
mean,
sun.
I'm just gonna say, photos that the Mars rover has collected are online.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you've seen
I'm
Jupiter in a
saying,
textbook.
I'm saying, like, dropping him in the lake is the
The
toned
humane
down
option.
version. Yeah. Now, I've also seen pictures of underneath the ocean. I can teleport him to the bottom of the fucking Marianas Trench, and no one can stop me.
We can't.
There's nothing I can drop his ass in. Best part is, Like, I can choose not to let the water through because it has to be a sentient thing that passes through.
Oh my
So I can make that a thing. I could do this. And I'm telling you, like, yeah, so the character opens a glowing portal in space, and next to them it teleports anything that enters it between its destination, which forms a matched glowing portal in the other place. This can be between any 2 points in the multiverse as long as the character has seen the destination.
Wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Summon portal, it's the
Summon portal. Like
yeah.
looking at dimensional portal. Weird.
And because I'm opening it underneath him, he's not going to be able to reactively fly, so he is just going to drop. So, can I do that, please?
Cool.
Sorry.
Summon a portal because he's been knocked to the ground. You
So
summon
I want to
portal-
give him the chance to respond. Just like not actually give him a turn, but give him a chance to actually do what I've told him. And then he's going in the lake. And then I will bring him back and do it again. Yes, I'm about to waterboard this man. No, you can't stop me.
Just giving him a lake swirly.
Now,
You
I don't think you heard him right. Bring him back.
You open a portal.
Oh, I could do the portal. Just we just got a gif in the thing of like the two portals falling through.
Which, by the way, canonically can be done because Doctor Strange does that to Loki.
Mhm.
I mean, if that's better than me dropping him in the lake, I'm happy to do that. As long as he doesn't just immediately fly out of it.
So you open a portal and he glares at you long enough and you get the sense that he's not I mean gonna do the thing. So you drop him through the portal. Or rather you open the portal underneath him. You complete the portal, he drops through. And where's he going?
I'm gonna.
We drop him in the lake.
There's
Yeah,
a lake
I'm
right over
thinking
there.
of either dropping him in the lake or dropping him under the lake and then bringing him back. Because I need him to bring back Jaguar. And, like, it is up to you, but I am perfectly happy to drop him and as he's passing through, bring him back and drop him on the ground. Until next time, I'll leave you there. So he just pops out fucking drenched.
Splursh. All right.
Like, I don't mind. I will 100% just drop him in the lake. I just need him back here so they can beat the shit out of him and get my friend back.
Also that. Okay. You drop him, you yoink him back. You basically deposit him where he was.
Yeah. Completely drenched, probably gasping for breath because I would have let him stay under the water long enough for that fear, but not long enough to drown him.
All right. So he comes back, splursh, because his clothes retain water, etc. So he comes out basically this dripping, sopping wet thing.
Looks like some of my tricks still work. Want to find out where I'll send you next? Like, and through like the I want to say, like, normally there is like a comforting buzz to Synapse's thoughts. Like it's like a busy thing, but like a comforting static. There is just
And they go
silence.
jagged. Oh, there's silence.
Silence and like sharpness. Like where there had been like this warm kind of like the hum of a computer. You know what I mean? Like you can kind of tune it out. There is now like the sharpness of static, the coldness of a server room that is like a fucking icebox. It is all the feelings you do not expect from Synapse, and they are cold. And you get the feeling this is not entirely the woman that would stand in front of a kid. This is a woman that will hurt people to get her friend back.
I would like to add Protus to that, because this is the synapse that he wants to manifest. So he would be sort of just, that
Oh yeah, she'll take off the mask just to fucking prove she's serious.
that Iron Man 2 slight tech thing would be sort of creeping up from the amulet and sort of leaching out of the chain of the amulet sort of thing, just that little bit of something. Her eyes are slightly darker in the sense that it's not completely, hey, I'm possessed by a demon black, but it's sort of one of
Darkening.
those things. And that static, he adds not his own voice, but sort of bolsters the clarification in a sense. So her voice is just that when you've got that just too much RF gain, and you've got that super loud, and it's even just a little bit louder, and it's a little sharp, and it's just a little hard on the ears. Sort of when you realize you didn't dial it down far enough. And it's sort of, he doesn't speak with her, but he adds to that voice. He's 100% supporting this.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Like,
yeah.
she's taken the mask and she's dropped it. She doesn't, like, as much as I, the person, love the mask that Aegis made for her, she does not give a shit right now. This drops it down. She does not care about anonymity. She cares about getting Jaguar back. And she cares that this man is the one that's taken one of her friends from her. I know 100 different places on this planet. What did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
We are Venom.
Yeah, no, she's just like, she's sort of very, very, like, her hands up. You can see like that glow around her fingertips. So where would you like me to send you next?
The amulet glows warmly. It's comforting.
To me, yes. To everyone else, probably not.
He just is like, where'd I put the rhino track?
Yeah, no, you don't have that anymore. I fucking
Like-
took it off you.
Damn it. No.
You've heard of, he's yeah. So very much a
Go. What do I have left for him to
and
do?
I 100% am going to do worse next turn if he does not respond to me in some way. Also, Gideon, you might need to help me. Just saying.
I'm going to do worse to him, but I would like some help.
Just no.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like, Synapse has an agreement.
To break the pitch back from this edge.
Like, we have an agreement. They made. We had this whole RP thing. We have an agreement.
Absolutely.
You might need to help Synapse.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I think all of you would get that kind of chill. That very much. You know, now that I think of it, very AI. You know how like Hal had that very empty? As much as there is anger and hate in her words, what you are feeling from her is cold. That's my turn. Thank you. But she is still prepared to drop another fucking portal. Told you I had something in mind, man. Like you could have asked.
Here for it. I mean, 100%. Cool. He. Why? He coughs and sputters. And he reaches out. And you hear a yelp from the child. Nope, I don't want to do that.
The child
Yes,
was
I
just
agree. You do not
fucking
want
away.
to do that.
You
This
you
man.
listen. This is a bad idea. Synapse put herself in danger for that child. You would not. You do
Well, the other
not
one.
want to put that child in harm's
The
way,
other one.
man. That's oh
Someone
god.
gets pulled back along the path.
Fine. Very much a fine. I'll do it myself.
Towards the purpley portal. But I can only grab. I can't do grab and throw. So,
Ha!
Hail Aegis.
He's going to the fucking moon on the next turn, man. You're not getting like if you guys do not stop her, she is going to kill this man. Like I need to impress that upon you right now.
That'll lose you all your karma.
So yeah, That's gonna
I feel
make a
like
karma
Karma
deficit.
is. I feel like acting within the bounds of her alignment and her thinking
See you Aegis.
would allow her to.
so Aegis is going to get that sense from Synapse, and when Duke McFlurry up here starts dragging the child, there's definitely going to be like a spike of anger from him, but he's gonna take a breath, turn towards her, pick the mask up off the ground, and like hand it back to her and tell her, look, Jaguar has told us multiple times that if he dies, he can walk it off. He is stuffed with so many nanomachines that it brought him back from the brink of death after an accident. I'm going to go save him from that ghost. If you can, like, talk to his nanobots, see if you can get them to hurry up with whatever they need to do to help him, and just keep that guy over there locked down.
You don't like the tone in her voice when she says that.
He
There's
doesn't.
like almost a static to it. I can keep him locked down.
Okay, just don't
Lock
kill
him
him.
where no one can get him. All right.
And Aegis is going to give her the mask, turn around,
What'd she take?
and he is going to low density steel axe kick this banshee.
Kill beans.
All right, steel axe kick.
The anime lines flying past him as he moves through the air.
Oh yeah. Okay, and I have edge on this, so what the heck? I'll reroll the Marvel dice. Maybe it'll do something. Oh my god, I got one higher.
It went up.
Hooray! Yes, that is.
Hooray.
That is a hit. Oh boy, so that is 23 damage.
Significant.
Yeah, and I believe fantastic success is the only way I can do the knockback.
That's okay. It you connect, and you're thinking it takes a minute for even your brain to wrap around the fact that you are, in fact, yes, you're remembering you are intangible. You're not fighting a physical person, you're fighting a ghost. And you're punching it. And it's a solid punch. Its head racks back. It lets go of Jaguar, who kind of slumps to the path, sort of dazed, stunned, if you will. And yeah, you clobber the ghost.
Yeah, and yeah, if this were perhaps one of them their mangas from the Japan, Aegis would look over at Blake Nobody, and there'd be like that little ominous eye shine coming from the mask, and he'll tell him, "You should probably give up now."
And then the camera pans out, and then he just does 7 different moves. There's some sort of weird kata.
Oh yeah, obviously. That's a given.
And then the sunlight or the moonlight, I guess, shines down and sort of draws this line from his mask to his hand, and we can animate this.
Yeah, like that.
All day.
That's all my bonus action. Like, so right there on my sheet. But yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. Brown Recluse.
Yeah. I heard the yelp of the child.
He's being dragged towards the portal by this guy.
Guy under the robot.
You would probably end up going over the robot.
No, but is the guy?
Yeah, I did dunk him in.
Oh, you've been dunking him.
Yeah, I put him in the lake and then brought him back. Synapse has gone a little bit psycho.
The kid that's closest to you is slowly being dragged towards the purple portal with nasty trees.
Is there what am I seeing? Is he just being like psychically grabbed, or is this like a
Physically
physically
some
grabbed?
sort of like almost like a
Like telekinetic grab.
telekinetic.
If he's doing that, I feel like this is a concentration thing. I'm gonna Rochambeau him in the nuts.
There. Just don't stay too close to him.
Oh,
Just as a fair warning.
that's fine. I'm gonna Rochambeau him in the nuts. Yep. And if you got the reference, you're cool. And you weren't supposed to be watching as a child. But yeah. What is that? Is that
That's a melee.
melee?
Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's too late to start yet.
Oh, what?
And you have edge.
Oh yeah, I was gonna. So it's a melee,
Melee attack.
and I have an edging problem. So let's do that. Yeah, 15.
The mirror is that just bumping everything up by 1.
It,
Yeah,
it
maybe
looked
not.
like it did it by 1.
It's weird.
Hey, it's
You
roll
have any other edge?
Did you account for the one from Gideon?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, he's prone, so
Feel like he's just been waterboarded. That should give you an edge on making an attack against him.
I'll allow it.
Like that is some peak trauma right there.
Let's see,
And she's threatened to put him somewhere worse, and I have somewhere worse in
There
mind.
we go.
Oh,
We still need to,
Nice.
so we need, and you know what? He is prone, so I'll give you that as well. Reroll that too.
Okay. Yeah, it's 17. It's literally making it go up by 1.
All right.
I'm gonna make your balls stick close together with a webby foot.
Now, does dimensional does concentration work across dimensional barriers? That's my question.
What?
Not in the
Because-
area. It would shut it down.
yeah.
So the reason I say that is because when I went to Oberon's little thing, the telepathic network for everyone outside that dimension dropped.
That's true.
mm-hmm.
So here's the thing.
So
The
17
question, however, with that is whether that is because the concentration dropped or whether because you, as the central processing unit of that telepathic network, were off-world.
Yeah, I think.
true. So if
I
he
think
goes
that might be
through,
the thing, yeah.
anything here would drop. He would still have concentration, but it would not affect anything here.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. See, the 17 isn't enough to hit to cause damage, but you got a Marvel success. So
Yeah.
here's what I'm going to do with that. You basically stride up. You kind of like, push, sort of like gesture for Gideon Price, stuff to one side. You line him up and you just drive your foot right into his junk.
Mm-hmm.
Just with all the built up fury, even a little bit, sort of everything, and just something just pushed you, and you hammer him. The purple spectral sort of shielding holds, and he reacts as though there's an impact, but you feel it didn't get through, but you still hammer him with enough force that you punch him through the portal. Right. He gets blooped through the portal into this other dimension of gnarly trees and twisted forest.
When did he open that?
That
That
was
was
from the
his
beginning
starting
there.
move.
That was
Yeah,
when
that's
the
where the-
Banshees came out.
Oh no,
And
no,
it just
like 'cause
stayed there.
where I thought he was on the ground because I dropped him straight back flat, like
Yep.
where he exactly was.
Yeah.
So I didn't know he was close to that portal, or I would have moved him away from it.
Yeah.
It still worked out.
But
I
because
don't want him through that portal. I need to go find him.
but because of that,
Fair. That is fair.
the banshees fade into nothingness. And the portal itself collapses.
I can see through it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very
I can
brief.
see the other side.
Yes.
I just need to have been able to see it. That's all I need
Oh,
right now.
fuck.
I am establishing this right fucking now. I can see
You
a
can see it.
destination on the other side.
Yep.
Cool. Awesome. I'm
Gonna
good.
go?
Go on. I want to give everyone a chance to act first because I really want them to stop me. But if you do not, Synapse is punching a portal and going. So, like, it's not her turn, but the guy that she has just threatened and the one who has just hurt people that she cares about went through there, and she knows where he is. So.
Aegis specifically took a power for this moment.
If you fucking trank her again, I swear to God, I'm going to fly to wherever you are and punch you in the face.
I will hunt you, not your character. So the
Yeah,
child.
no, I'm coming after you.
So I want to say when I kicked him in the nuts, here's the phrase: "Ha! I kicked you in your bundles of joy, so there's no more joy coming out of you."
Why?
Ew. All right.
Emphasis on coming out.
The ch-
Happy Pride Month.
the child sort of drops 5 feet and sort of staggers in the dirt, sort of thing. All the eldritch effects that he had going are gone. The banshees fade into ethereal nothingness. Technically, we're out of combat. However, Steel Aegis is that's Brown Recluse. So Dreadfire is next up.
I
And
think
so
this is
he
the first
just-
time you've actually seen Synapse go psycho.
So the portal's gone. He went through it. Everything's gone. I think. Was it obvious that Synapse teleported us here, so yeah, he knows she.
Yeah,
do
I
that.
can open portals.
So he would have
I've
known.
been doing
He
it.
would have
Yeah.
known that she was the one doing the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just gonna look at Synapse and go, "Open it up," and he's just gonna.
Can I
hold
do
his
that on
action
this turn or?
to go through it, basically?
On your turn, sure.
Okay. Gideon, you're the only one that acts before Synapse in
Gideon
this.
Price is
You
the only
have
one that acts.
to do
Yeah.
something. Because I'm gonna fucking open it.
Yeah.
I will say that she is holding the mask that you gave her, Aegis, like very loosely offhand in her other hand. Just like in that kind of like frozen, like you gave
Like a
it to her,
fugue
she's
state
holding
almost.
it, but yeah. Processing.
I mean, there's a little black tendril kind of trying to push it out of her fingers.
It's very loosely held, like she is not concentrating on that. So
Hey, Price, what you doing?
So I'm going to kind of like try to double this up. I'm going to walk over to Synapse, and as I'm physically walking over to face her face to face, I'm also trying to impose my mind in the same way to preoccupy her mind within the telepathic network. So I'm trying to basically talk to her on two levels at the same time.
okay.
Hey,
Yeah, she's
And
kind of very blankly like.
as I do,
What's
I'm going to come up to Synapse and I'm going to say, Synapse, look at me. You do not walk this path. And that is what I say out loud. And at the same time, in your head, the thought, the private thought that you hear is, this is why I walk this path. And I'm going to say, you need to stay good. And mentally, you are going to hear, I have been down this road. I know where it leads. Do not go down this road. And as I'm doing so, I am slowly going to reach towards the hand that is holding the mask with one hand, and towards the hand that is like up and
Yeah.
ready to do the portal, and kind of like also holding it, trying to hold it with my other hand. And I'm going to try to pull the mask out of your hand and kind of like offer it to you again. And I'm going to say, we are going to get him back. And if you do open the portal, do not walk down this path. And in your mind, you are going to hear, allow me to take the steps that you should never consider.
give me an eagle roll.
Sure.
I mean, it's not quite PvP, but it's a sort of one of those.
Not yet.
How much
yet.
do you have this get through with Synapse?
I will say he would have.
Holy crap.
He would have advantage just because
No, no, you can
I've
roll
stated
hard.
this before. Gideon is one of the few people that Synapse listens to, and is one of the few people that can reach her in this state.
Would you figure
So-
a 19? Would that reach you?
I mean,
I
I'll
would
go
say he
for
can
a,
definitely.
I'll
Like
try
I
for
would
a
say, go
marvelous.
for the edge on
Why
the
not?
fucking
Yeah.
on the 5. Like fucking get full 6s. That
Ah.
would be really cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the edge of the 5? Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it would be really cool. No, I feel like. Are you okay with me doing this, or do you want to do it, Mike?
No, go ahead.
There's this like faint, like almost lost sound, like this, like she's far away. It hurt my friends. He's gonna hurt more people. He's gonna hurt Gideon. He's gonna hurt everyone. I have to stop him. That's just what you're getting back
Mhm.
from her. And it's this panic
Mhm.
and rage. And she is not really clicking that you're there. But
Mhm.
I will say she is not seeing you as a threat.
Yeah.
Like you can get close to her. I would say that if Aegis tried, there would be a moment of
He's-
yeah, like
he's on the
as,
moon.
I love you, Aegis, but you have proven a threat to her in
Yeah.
the past.
Oh,
so
yeah.
there would be that like I feel like if you
Um,
like maybe took like a step forward, there would be that snap as she turns and her eyes are just vacant. Like hands still up, fingers still glowing. Protect them.
And you will. And again, I'm going to try to kind of I'm trying to use the telepathic connection that we have to basically overwhelm all of this panic and this chaos and this rage and all of this turbulence with just an iron resolve of peace and calm and collected control. I'm trying to give you basically I'm trying to give you a line to hold on to, not to lose control. I'm giving you basically a safety railing, right? I'm trying to impose
Yeah,
my will
no, I
as a
get you.
safety railing for that. And again, talking out loud, I keep saying, you cannot go down this path. There is no coming back from it. And again, at the same time, like the sub vocal, so to
Yeah.
say, the telepathic thing is literally constantly insisting, I am down it. Allow me to take this burden. Allow me to remain within this shadow. Allow me to take it off of your hands. Do not bloody your hands. Be a force for good. Keep
What is
them warm. Do not make them cold.
Is Crotus reacting to this in any way? Because hearing Gideon, she would start to try and focus on what he's saying.
I honestly feel that Crotus would have been reveling in this bloodthirst. And being, somewhat limited in the fact that he's inside a piece of jewelry, would not necessarily have reacted quickly to until her mind, because he's connected to her mind and her psyche in that sense. So he's 100% reactionary. So anything you do, he's then going to give you the neural feed. So if you start focusing on whatever, and then sort of your attention derails to over here, he'd then be like, "Hey, wait, what? No, hey, no."
So you've grabbed her hand, right, while it's all magic.
Yeah, I'm not like holding a vice grip. I'm just
no.
holding
It's like that
it's just a
gentle,
gentle hold. Yeah, exactly.
like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, her gaze is still kind of unfocused, and it kind of like very mechanically twists towards her hand, almost like she's seeing it for the first time. All right, Gideon.
Hi.
What?
Welcome back.
Like immediately the lights around her fingers go out. Is everyone all right? What happened? And like there's this, you get this rising sense of panic because she didn't like quite have control. And she's like, no, no, I didn't. Please, no, come on, man. I can't.
You didn't. It is fine.
I wanted to.
I know.
I saw it. I saw the moon. I saw what would happen if I sent him there, and I knew I could do it. I could put him anywhere, and
you could.
I put him through the water. He couldn't
But you
breathe.
don't.
Brown Recluse walks up while she's just.
You did not.
I wanted to. And it would have been good. I could have done it. I could have killed him.
I know. And it would have felt amazing in that moment. And after that, it would have been just cold and empty. It would have been
want to hurt people.
You won't.
Why?
You didn't.
I did. And I could do it. I could do it again. I could. Just like she is freaking the fuck out. Like she's yanked her hands back. She's not taking the mask. She is like almost. There is this moment where you can see she wants to like almost claw at her own skin. Like she is full panic attack. Like I didn't want this. I'm just a mutant. I'm just supposed to work with tech. I shouldn't be able to do this. I shouldn't be able to look at people and know I could put them in a place that they would never escape. I could send him to the bottom of the ocean and he could drown, and there is nothing any of you could do about it.
Do you know what it is to be good?
No. I'm not good.
It is.
I'm just
You
a
are.
hacker. I don't do hero things. I don't know what to do.
To be good, Synapse, to be good, you have to first have the capacity to be evil. It means nothing to choose to do good when you have no choice to do evil. Having the power and not using it is what makes you good, is what makes you a hero. It is addictive. It is sweet. And it tastes so good. to kill. And that's why you won't.
But I could have, if I didn't want to hurt him so bad, I would have done it. I would have, and you couldn't have stopped me. I sent him to the lake, and I let him drown, and I felt it, and I could feel
And
his
you brought
lungs.
him back. It was a warning.
I wanted to hurt him so bad.
And so
He
do
hurt
I.
my friend.
He did.
my friend.
Synapse, I'll agree. And he'll kind of sure, bro, hold Gideon, just like
Ow.
This is
Ow.
character growth. I'm in.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll agree. And you'll see him actually just Gideon's right.
They're already doing this, but I'm doing it.
Gideon's 100% right on that. I know it feels good at the moment, but once you realize what you've done, you'll feel
I know.
it's 20 times worse.
I don't want to.
It's okay to have the moment, but you have to take it and let it go.
In both Gideon Price and Brown Recluse, you see the black sort of tech tattooy feature sort of withdraws, almost like as though solved with that thing that Natasha Romanoff hit Iron Man with. The glow in the eyes, the darkened edges become lighter and normal pupils. And Synapse, you feel subconsciously, maybe really, you're sort of, maybe it's just your the heaviness of your own emotions, but the amulet feels just a little heavier.
Just think about this. It's going to be okay. We'll get you some new tech. Hey, I even do one real good for you. I'll get you an iMac from like 1994, right? Old school. You can try to play with that, or you probably couldn't. There's no Wi-Fi on it. But
I broke one.
oh,
I rebuilt one. And
okay. Well, there is a computer I can get for you that's been on my shelf for a while, and it has Windows XP on it.
I feel like at that you see the tendrils come back
Yeah.
up, the glow. The fuck you
Like that's
say?
it. God, everything. The whole the whole
The
earth
portal
is
just
on the moon.
snaps open. Let's go.
PvP's back on.
Yeah, I know.
She kind of she is
We are
visibly
Vista.
shaking, and she kind of where she had seen almost bigger than herself when she was being quite threatening, now she seems so frail, so tiny in comparison. She is fucking terrified.
Also, if you don't calm down, Seal Agent is going to trank you.
I feel like there's this pulse, this warning pulse at Aegis. You feel this prickling along your skin. If you try and take one step towards her, there's going to be a lock.
Yeah, Aegis is actively busy checking on Red Jaguar, laying him down flat, checking his pulse,
Aegis
making
sort
sure he's
of-
breathing.
I'm going to kind of call to Serafina. I'm going to say, Serafina, look at me. Look at the memories I wish to show you. I wish to show you something. And I'm going to open my mind and open my memories to one of the darker years of my past, where I've done many a vile thing during the Cold War. And what I'm trying to establish with that is a comparison of her having been stronger in this moment than I was throughout the entire year. because I kept being faced with that same choice. And I kept making it. And I'm going to say, you are so much stronger than I ever was. The churning, hungry creature that is trying to take control of you wishes to abuse the best sides of you to get its way. We are not going to allow it.
I think what you're going to get back is this, like, she feels a little more steady, but what she's going to say to your mind, and it is a very tight, it is literally just to you, and it is, I don't want to ask you this, and I'm sorry, but I need you to promise you will never let me do that again. I don't care what you have to do. I need you to promise me that you will stop me by whatever means necessary if I turn that kind of power on the team. Please. I'm sorry. I know it's a horrible thing to ask, but you're the one I would let close.
You
And I
are
need
going
you
to,
promise.
instead of a response in words, you are going to feel an enormous pit of pain and despair and sadness rise up. And then you are going to feel a iron will clamp around it and create a steel trap. And as that settles, you are only going to hear, I promise.
Tears. And like immediately she is just going to, the rest of you watch, like she is, it's clear she's having this conversation with Gideon. There is this connection. And at that, tears, and she literally takes like 2 steps forward and head into the chest kind of thing. Just very much a, like,
And I'm going to reach up and hug her.
yeah, she's like almost burying. She's not a person that does a lot of physical contact. She's not a person that does this. And so, and what she's going to say, kind of curled against you, is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And it's important that she uses her words, not just this. To her, it's like an acknowledgement that she's asked you to do something horrible. And she knows that, and she is so sorry that she's asked you. But you're the one she trusts to do it.
Yep. And in response, there's just going to be a very determined silence, because I don't think Gideon is capable of speaking at that moment.
I got you.
Dreadfire.
Yeah, sorry, Dreadfire. You were like, let's fucking go. And like, no, we're going to have this emotional moment. Fuck you.
Synapse, on your left, you feel a small hand touch your hand. And it's the child. 10 years old, scruffy looking boy, not exactly the best clothes or anything. Don't be sorry. I mean, one. That was cool. And yeah, my mom would be really angry with me if I didn't say thanks. So thanks. Those things were creep.
She's gonna turn and she's gonna kind of crouch down and like very gently just like kind of get a bit of the dust off of his face. You're more than welcome. I hope that you'll be all right. Can you, do you have a way home?
You're not from around here, are you?
No.
Nah, yeah, sure. I got home. Yeah, that weird dude and that way you guys kicked that robot's ass was awesome.
Yeah, my friends are pretty cool.
And we just wanted to say, and the other kid comes along. We just wanted to say that, you know, do you think it'll stop now? Because like past couple nights they kept, you know, popping up over by that bus stop, and then the effing robot would be like all over the homeless people and just grabbing somebody, knocking them out, and then just drag them back that way. We tried to stop it, and then you guys came along, and that was cool.
We'll make it stop. Martin's
Which
gotta
bus
go
stop?
somewhere else.
And the other kid's like, that one. He points at the bus stop just down the way, close to where you guys actually ported in, actually. I still have your portal down there.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
All right.
Don't see shit, man.
Yeah, it's a couple
Fucking-
dozen yards or a couple dozen meters away.
15 feet away from the portal that you originally made.
Huh.
As
But I've got a portal to this guy. Like I've seen this place. I can go there, so it's fine. Yeah. She nods. We'll make it stop. We'll make sure it stops.
you guys calling the cops and stuff?
The cops really help.
We should at least call
may
an
not be-
ambulance for this guy.
I may not be from around here, but even I know that.
I mean, the unconscious person that's near Steel Aegis.
Yeah, Aegis has been checking on this guy too.
They're alive, just sort of deeply tranquilized.
Hmm.
This
We
you
should-
see.
yeah.
Like tranquilized or concussed?
Which one's funnier for story purposes?
Tranquilized.
Yeah, this person is definitely deeply limp, but still alive.
Any like obvious physical injuries?
Nope.
Nope.
This seems
Okay.
odd. Hey, Dreadfire, you okay?
Just want to know how to stop him from coming back.
Well,
That we can do.
I don't mind Roche having some throwing someone's in the nuts. It's fine.
The robot said it needed souls to power a machine, yeah? Well, we just go break the machine.
I don't see.
Though that hurts me emotionally to do, yes.
It's like, oh, at first you tricked me, and now you're gonna kill all the machines. What kind of sick bastard are you?
Dreadfire, do you like steak?
Can I eat technically? I think Cal's just gonna drop Dreadfire, because he's a bit of a sore thumb in this particular situation. I mean, yeah, I could eat always
I mean, you were at the other dinner when they had steak.
steak for quite a while.
So, villains vanquished? Question mark. The robot thoroughly deactivated, and the children and unconscious homeless person saved.
Yeah, unless anyone stops him, Aegis is definitely going to call for an ambulance for the unconscious man and like a cab for the children.
Can I, that's like, I don't know, do something so that this man does not have to pay for medical care? Like, I know what the fucking healthcare system is like in
Yeah.
America, and can I just make it so that he doesn't have to?
You've
Can I say that
canonically
it's
done it
paid?
before.
To be
Yeah.
fair, To be fair, emergency services in most states are actually pro bono in that sense because there is obligation to treat emergency cases.
And then you get billed later once you live.
Yeah.
And then
I want to make sure that that doesn't happen. I want this man not to be put into debt because
fair.
of this.
You have to find out who he is.
I'm a hacker in a city of cameras. I have intel everywhere.
All right.
And they're going to
So-
take him to a fucking hospital. Like, if they
Cal
want to
is
bill
empty.
him, I'm gonna find out.
So Cal Winters is your ultra person.
Yeah, so Cal is Cal. Dreadfire is just who sort of he becomes when he embraces the
He's
other.
the gestalt.
So like he just reverts back to plain clothes, essentially.
Sort of the spectral, deep shadowed mask, the hood, all the tattered sort of clothing and such, and the wispy sort of bluish, ethereal, ghost-like stuff sort of melts off of him and sort of just absorbs into the ground and sort of dissipates. And he shifts back in.
That's cool. That's really cool. Oh, could you show me how to do that?
Hey,
Or could I borrow some of that for my webs?
I mean, we could probably work out something.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
totally down with that.
You shoot, I fire.
Yeah, that actually works out well enough. Or, hear me out. We could do all of that, and I take you to dinner.
I mean, I feel like dinner could just happen anyway.
Well, yeah, but make it more personal.
You asking me out on a date?
Yes, I'm asking you out on a date.
Okay.
All right, I'll pick you up in a car, my car.
All right.
Hey,
Definitely
Aegis-
my car. Definitely not stolen. Definitely not.
Aegis is going to pick up the off-brand Destructobot and
Cool.
look at Synapse and Synapse and say, okay, so you've said that some robots are like too evil to keep around. Is this one of them? Like, should we chuck this one to the moon?
Does it have blood? I mean,
It's a
oil.
robot. It has oil. It is currently leaking oil on the
It's-
ground. That's a problem.
Its AI was running circles around me while I was trying to hack it mid-fight. I could probably do something with it if I had more time and space, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to bring that thing anywhere near the base until we've had a full workover of it. I'd also like to shut down its Wi-Fi capabilities before we bring it anywhere near anything.
Do you want to open a portal to the moon? We can just stash it there.
But there's like our satellite stuff and rovers and
We-
shit on the moon.
We could kind of do that.
But
I'm
it's
not saying
Aegis is trying to think of things that sound fun.
But it's leaking oil, so wouldn't that cause an environmental space problem?
On the moon.
There's so much
don't think there's
junk
any
that we've put into space.
Once this conversation starts, Gideon is finally going to like relax a little bit. His shoulders are going to go down, and he's just going to sigh. He's going to say, "Do you seriously now want me to fund the building of a warehouse on the moon?"
What?
Oh,
you do that?
is that an option?
You have to get in touch with the.
I mean, it's just money and contacts.
I mean, hello.
You could fire them. Can I put this on the moon
But there's
for storage reasons?
Keep it on the bright side of the moon, because on the dark side of the moon, I think Attilan would actually have a problem with you dumping on.
We can talk
side
about
I
it,
can
but
see.
we need to agree that like we need to create a structure where that can be stashed in an organized way. We do not wish to be littering the moon. Okay?
Yeah, but what are we gonna do with it now?
as well as I'm not sure.
We'll
NASA
just
would
pop
be
it in a
happy about
crater,
that.
and then when we get like an actual shed up there, we'll go back, pick it up,
I am
and
going to take out the like little notebook that I have, flip it open to the back page, and pull out a folded up photograph and give it to Synapse. And it is just a picture of a windowless, doorless, accessless, empty pocket of concrete and metal.
Why do you have that? That is a terrifying thing for you to have. That's
And
Sparrow.
it's
Why the
terrifying.
fuck do you have that?
Anybody else?
Gideon, I have a question.
Yes.
I don't think she's showing anyone else. She's holding it like, please don't put me in here.
I know it hasn't been on the market for a long time, and you got plenty of money, but can well, is it still like warehouse day where we're getting order and shit?
It actually
definitely
is, yes.
It's,
Okay,
yeah, it's not.
so
It's not
I-
switch day
It's
yet.
still order day, yeah.
I have a proposal, and I think you're gonna like it. So I think we should have either an addendum onto the base or something, kind of like like Wonder Woman or some shit. Like we have a helipad / runway airport thing, and I suggest that we get a hero-made Concorde that breaks the sound barrier.
Right.
But because my jet propulsion knowledge, it won't damage the environment, and we can make it so that it doesn't
Ethanol.
break the sound barrier.
Didn't it discontinue Concords in like the late 90s?
Yep.
We could bring
All,
that.
all because of an accident of a DC-9 leaving a piece of its piece of the engine on the runway, and when Concorde came on, it literally caused its little engines to explode. Yeah, but yeah, that's why they stopped it. Also, fun
I'm gonna
fact,
say during this conversation, she's going to teleport this thing, the robot, to this room. Like she's just like she's staring at this photo, like kind of focusing, and just you guys see her do this gesture with her hands. It fucking just drops and then disappears.
Also, fun
Folds it up.
fact for those who know about Concorde, because a lot of people don't know about that. It was our first supersonic airplane. They got rid of it because of an accident, but it only flew on the East Coast and not across the country because it broke the sound barrier. And they tested it in Oklahoma, and it would always break the windows.
Yep.
So that's why we never had a transcontinental flight. It's always been
Big and too fast.
Yes, so you could theoretically, today's planes to get from London to New York, it would be about 7 hours. Concorde got people there in 3.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
then back. You would see a plane and see Concorde, and then it would come back around, and its plane's still going.
But yes, absolutely, we
Focus.
can do that. We
Yeah,
can get
so,
that
we
organized.
could paint
Oh,
it-
those
I
look
don't know
kinda
about
cool.
painting it hero colors. Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to do that. Let's just have hero colors. Maybe have the seats inside be like real plush leather, some shit, or make it like different stuff.
We
We're
need a
gonna-
team name so we can call it a team jet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And we can
Yeah.
have, like, a spot
I
for
wish the
Synapse.
narrator would give us
The
a team
red
name.
jet wire
Hey, I like that.
Oh my
in name of
gosh.
our fallen brethren.
Oh.
Guys, can we focus? It's 5 a.m.
Yeah.
But yes, that's what I
Like, for
want.
fuck's sake.
That's what I want.
Yes, yes, we
But
can
yeah,
do that.
Okay,
All right.
good.
Aegis will
By
well,
the way,
call
in,
it
go ahead.
oh yeah, no. Aegis will call to Synapse one more time and say, I'm sorry I keep asking you for portals, but could you like make us one last portal to the med bay of the base so we can get Jaguar in there to rest?
I can take a look at him too if you want.
I don't know. He's fine.
Yeah, but he was just bansheed. Like, Aegis wants to get him in like a hospital bed for observation.
Oh, then I can electrocute him, like to bring him back to life if he's dead, or speed up the nanobots. Don't ask questions.
I'm gonna ask a lot of questions, actually. I feel like this is something I need to ask a lot of questions about.
No, it's fine. It's all good.
Okay,
Uh,
so DM, are you saying don't actually open this portal to the med bay right now? Because for plot reasons.
I mean,
Yes. So. Yeah.
Also,
Like,
As I'm kind of like folding the photo, just a little bit of a remind. I'm just going to send to Synapse the message. I refer to it as the safe.
oh god.
that's terrifying.
Wait till I
Cal,
tell you about the tomb.
Yeah.
How is that more threatening
yeah,
than the
that's-
featureless concrete box?
Shut up.
Cal, I'll pick you up at 7:30. That sounds cool.
Yeah, that works.
Should
I
be asking
kinda
about
wanna-
how many of them are there.
I'm gonna take my bike.
I kind of want to go check out the bus stop before we do anything else. Like,
let's-
I want to see that first.
Yeah,
Um,
we need to figure out where they came from or where they were going.
Like, I know I can portal to this guy, but as much information as we can get around this area would be good.
But we also don't. He can also portal, so we don't know that he stayed wherever he went.
He didn't know I could portal until he got here and used it. So
Get a Concord air base / airport runway helipad, and I get extension to my lab. Oh, it's gonna be great. They need to try to make a brewery too, so we have
Concords have a dumb nose cone.
It does. They called it. I think what was it the
Hate my
crane
life.
or the squawky? I forgot the thing.
I hate it so much.
What has no one seen the Concord before?
No.
I'm sitting
Who
here
else?
at 5 a.m.
Who else is wandering over to the bus stop, and who else is continuing the conversation? What about?
If we aren't porting straight to the if we're not porting Jaguar to the med bay, Aegis is just gonna pick him up. Arms over the shoulder.
He's fine.
I could levitate him, man. I can just.
Too late.
No, I'm fine.
I just want this moment of like you picking him up, and then you realize that you're levitating. Synapse is like, we need to go.
Just like no,
No,
it's fine.
Like, not actually.
I
She's
can
not going to
walk.
do that because I feel like she wouldn't risk using her powers around you guys at the moment. But like any kind of telekinetic powers on anybody at the moment. But that would have been so fucking funny. Like, just the fuck.
All right.
Like you have.
The bus stop. Unassuming, the plexiglass walls, metal frame are etched with graffiti. There's a fluorescent light set in the ceiling. It flickers. There's a plastic bench running along the back wall, scratched and scored with graffiti and names. There's a dangling cord from a battered pay telephone. Okay, of course, this is the 90s. So,
Wait, I thought this was modern day. What the fuck?
I know, but
When did we go back to the 90s?
Look, we're
Like,
working
dude,
off
you need
Gotham
to
City
do-
rules.
the
It's
module
It's
itself-
simultaneously the
fucking
modern day
teleport.
and the past.
However, there is, in fact, it's sort of one of those older, it's still a bus stop, but at the same time, they haven't gotten around to the city infrastructure thing. So the metal cord that once held a phone book is long gone. The receiver part of the phone is also gone, but there's sort of like just this dangling cords, but you've got like the box of the phone left. Newspapers and candy wrappers and cigarette butts all over the floor, standard litter graffiti. Otherwise, a unmistakable or
Remarkable.
impressive bus stop.
I've seen better bus stops. I've seen worse bus stops, but I once slept in one. It was not very comfortable. That's not a joke, by the way. Synapse trauma dumping, not realizing it.
Just casual
Um,
trauma dumping.
Yeah, she doesn't realize that's not normal. Like, I'm going to say that right now. She does not realize that people don't do that unless they have to. I mean, it's relatively clean. Do I get any
So-
kind of like? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, Aegis was just gonna be like, so you kids said that they drag the homeless people over here, or
Yeah.
they?
Did the kids come with? What the fuck? I thought they left.
We're just sort
No,
of
we're
hanging
waiting
around.
on that cab.
cannot fucking get rid of them. It's like
They're here now.
I
They're our
legit thought the
sidekicks.
fucking kids had taken off. Okay.
But
at
We
this
got,
point, we
uh,
might just as well hire them on as sidekicks.
They're 9 and 10.
You
years
do not
old.
want to put kids in danger
Do we-
around Synapse right now.
Do we need like a brown?
Their names are
lad
Tim and
a
Dick.
Dreadlass and like a steel boy,
Liberty lass.
Liberty lass, Liberty Lasslet.
Oh, that one's fun.
They're just sort of hanging out, and they're like, well, I mean, to be fair, they have literally nowhere else to go.
Oh god.
Are in fact free.
Is there anything I can kind of like sense or see? Given that I'm quite sensitive to tech, especially now.
Vigilance check, and if you have tech, you have.
I am surrounded by tech. I have my laptop,
You're
my
also
phone,
a tech
fucking
geek,
everything.
So I can give you edge on that one.
Oh, okay. So vigilance.
Vigilance with edge.
Yeah.
Yo,
Dang. Okay.
edge
Which
that
one should I
one.
do the edge? Edge of the one?
I mean,
Yeah.
Sure.
Ah,
Two.
Well, the Marvel success, it's sort of kind of pointlessly
Fuck
irrelevant.
it.
Yeah, there is definitely a thrum of energy and sort of that when you stand next to a power box,
Mm.
you've got that sort of that
Yeah.
vibrating thrum. You think that most people wouldn't notice it, but it's not all around you, it's beneath you. And for the Marvel result, you notice that the bus stop itself is sort of this sheltered from the rain, everything else sort of thing, but you notice the vibration specifically from the phone.
I'm going to kind of gesture for people to take a quick step back. Like, she's got this like, does anybody else feel that? Or is it just me?
Do we?
Well,
Vigilance checks all around.
oh boy.
That's already-
I'm so weirdly enough, I'm not going to
no,
share
it's
the
not
neural
mine.
network information this yet. I want to see if you guys can feel it first. And if you don't, then she'll share it with you. But it's like,
I thought I got a 9, but that was Dreadfire. I got a
no, that was
17.
me. Yeah, my vision.
fucking nice.
I got 13.
The dice are definitely telling a story with Gideon today.
Yes. 13 and a 9 and a 17. So Dreadfire is not. That might be because you're outside the booth. But everyone else, if you sort of investigate it, maybe you sort of feel something. Maybe
Like standing next to a highway as big trucks are going past. Like vibration.
I mean, more like you're feeling a thing because somebody else says the thing is there, and then you're like, you don't want to say that you don't feel the thing because that would make
Yeah.
you uncool.
Pareidolia.
And you feel the thing even though you're not sure if you feel the thing. You're like,
I'm gonna
not sure.
reach out towards the phone. And just kind of I don't want to touch it. But I'm going to. Like, I could use telekinesis and I could just pull it off, whatever. But it's a better story if I touch the phone. If something happens. You know what I mean? It's gonna do nothing. Or it could do something. But yeah. So she kind of hesitates. And she's gonna you're gonna feel like that faint flicker of her attention before she goes back and presses her fingertips to the phone itself. And I'm going to try and cast my mind into it and see if there is a way for me to open the door that it's holding.
You reach in. This
I want to
one,
point out she's got gloves. She's put them back on. I'm not touching a public phone in fucking 2024 without fucking gloves on. Are you kidding me? No, like it's fine. She will just very gently fingertips to it, cast her mind through.
give me a roll. This one's a roll.
Which roll? Logic?
Barrel roll.
Whichever one your mechanical telepathy.
Logic. 16. Do I have edge?
Can I like use a normal action thing? Help?
Absolutely.
The character does something, which the player should describe. I help to help out.
No,
the
honestly,
character.
if Gideon is just giving her like solid calm
Gideon
in the back of her
is
brain,
Gideon is just like explaining to her how these oldie worldy phones work.
Back then, you had
I
a
feel like
thing, the
that's
receiver was
trouble.
connected by a wire. You actually used
Yeah.
All right. So
dime,
Yeah.
not a quarter. The quarter was later. Then it
Yeah.
was
Oh God.
Did I have the Porsche at that time? No, I think it was the Mercedes because the Porsche was in
Should I do
17.
trouble?
what's the Ford? Model T
Should I? Okay,
cranked.
I'm gonna edge the two.
I think that was the
Jesus.
Ford. That was before I killed the CIA agents.
Nice.
I got 6, guys. For the
Yeah.
edge.
But
Um,
that's gonna make a jump. Look, it's fixed.
Nice.
Yes. What you get from it, and you sort of dig through, and you feel an exceptionally abnormal amount of technological everything to this. This is like you're hiding a 2024 supercomputer in the body of a grape iPad or an iMac. Like, why would you're putting? I don't know if you're engine people. You're putting a 460 in a Volkswagen Bug. I was like, why would you do that?
Piece of
Why would you
machinery.
stuff all of this super tech inside this dilapidated telephone?
Yeah, I would.
And you dig past and you kind of circumnavigate defenses. This one is easier than the robot, but you end up running into the same answer. Doom.
Doom. Are you a door or a weapon?
Doom.
I don't want to activate this thing and try and open it. Oh. Oh. Interesting.
What's going on?
I'm getting. Basically, the machine is texting me.
You got to put money in that thing, right? That's how it works.
Can a phone booth text?
Apparently.
Oh, that's concerning.
Just a little bit.
I
So
feel
what are
like
they
you're
saying?
doing something and I'm not getting anything. So help. Okay, so all right.
Youth today. Okay.
Oh, is he sending you some leak
no,
speak?
no. I know what he's done. Yeah. Hold on. No,
He-
it's fine. I got this.
Yeah, he's sending you the numerical code for the sentences, isn't he?
Yes.
And remember, this
Yeah.
is modules from 1991.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Aegis.
No, have you translated this? Because it is it's 3666.
Yes. I'm aware.
Okay. But I'm like, wait a second. Do I?
But yeah.
She is.
I-
Fuck it.
It
Yeah.
is embarrassing how quickly I deciphered that word.
Fuck you, man.
No, as in the moment you gave me
Yeah.
like the number, my mind was just like I remembered myself
Mm-hmm.
fucking
There it is.
typing SMSs. Like
Yeah.
Even early
John
days.
was
This
thinking about
this is
punching
like
in that
real
number.
world
Aegis has no
ancient
idea.
memories, not even Gideon. This is like
I think I have a code to get us in.
Hmm?
I think I have a code to get in. I don't know if activating this thing is the wise thing to do. It
Do you
could
want
be a
me
weapon.
to scout ahead or shut things down?
Okay, the look that Mike just did, no. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to leave the party right now.
I'm here for
What? Are you saying that every time Aegis phases away, something bad happens?
Yes. I am, actually.
that is a very fair point.
The code is 3666.
Edgy.
I can tap it in.
Yeah.
I can do that. If it's a weapon, if this is a thing that has been having souls fed into it, then me activating can put people in danger. But if it's just
Why?
a door, I have the opening code.
What is? Why would anyone put emu as a code?
What? Emu?
Emu.
What?
Doom.
What?
The code is Doom.
Oh,
What telephone were you using?
Seems a little on the nose, doesn't it?
Robert,
Yeah,
I
that
thought
is.
so.
seems
Like a
embarrassingly on the
refresh.
nose.
I don't know the correct decision here. So I'm not gonna weigh in on it. All I can tell you is this is some super advanced tech. Like
I feel like they
there is a
wouldn't have left
supercomputer here.
the trigger on the giant magic gun in the bus stop.
It's the same code that the robot was repeating.
Well, either we try it or me and Aegis just, let ourselves in and see what happens.
Yeah, like
I don't really trust my intuition right now. I am asking. I will put this code in right now. I need y'all to tell me what to do.
look, you can trust us to deal with whatever happens. If it's a weapon, we'll deal with it. If it's a door, we will have ourselves a little adventure.
I do not believe that we have much choice in this matter. This is where the trail leads us. We have to continue following
Yeah.
it.
And can't keep letting them snatch out people.
No.
All right. Recluse, you agree? He's done again. He's tuned me out.
He's
Sorry, what?
thinking about blood.
Dude. You motherfucker. Recluse!
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking. I asked, do you agree with opening this door? Everyone else has, but I wanted to get your opinion too.
On a door in a random
Yeah.
dimension or a place. We want to open a random door.
In the phone booth, we just got the code for. Now it could either be the door to the secret lab, or it could be a weapon.
Oh.
Everyone's like, this is where we've been led, so I'm happy to open this door. But given that Synapse has just had a major lack of control and lack of judgment, she is not trusting her own intuition. She's not trusting her own opinion right now. So she's asking you guys to tell her, do we open this door?
Gotcha. Well, help me out here. Would you go for Alienware or would you go for the AMD radar? Which one?
That hurts. Why would you do that? Why would you do that here in front of all these people? Make me make a choice, man.
I'm building the PC. I know it's kind of random to ask.
Alienware.
Okay, open it then.
All right. I'm going to enter the code.
FOMO. It also
What?
spells the same number. 3666 spells FOMO.
Ah,
So
cool.
is-
that means nothing
random
to
coding.
Synapse right now.
So you tap the code into the antiquated phone receiver box. And
You described that like we're in freaking 1902.
Yeah, if shit starts exploding, I'm portaling all of it. I'm opening a portal beneath everybody here and fucking dumping us back in the base. I'm just putting that right. I will take those kids with us. I'm not leaving them behind to get incinerated in an explosion. So
good.
I have plans.
Machinations atop machinations.
Okay. You hear mechanism feel a slight vibration, and the cleverly disguised sidewalk plates slide apart to reveal an elevator.
Good news, it's not a weapon. Bad news, it's an elevator. And I really don't like getting in those things that I can't hack.
Would you rather take the stairs?
I'd rather go home. Are we doing this?
One moment. Aegis is gonna turn around and look at the kids. Okay, we are off to go do more superhero business. You two go home. There should be a cab coming up, and he checks his phone. Couple minutes. Don't worry about the fee. It'll be billed. It'll be billed to us. Just take the car, take the cab wherever.
Cal's,
Just get to safety.
In the
I think-
city.
In the
Sorry.
city.
I think Cal specifically might be the one person who's picked up on the fact that these kids don't have anywhere to go. So he's gonna take out a card to a shelter and food bank that he works with. Like, here, just get her right over there. Talk to Gina, she'll hook you up.
What's everybody's? Is there even such a thing as vigilance defense?
80.
Yes.
Yeah.
These kids
My
are doom
vigilance-
bots.
It's 13.
Is this our dramatic moment?
13.
12.
15.
Fuck. Because Mike just rolled a 17. Just so everybody knows that.
Oh, I'm sure we're fine. Don't
No
worry about it.
anything. So they're like, all right, okay. Oh, so cool though. Can we come down? We're gonna be like
No.
robots.
Do I need to take the photo out again?
Can I? I'm able to read minds. Can I hear their thoughts? Are they giving off thoughts or are they giving off
Well, everybody gives off.
Yeah.
thoughts.
programming?
Are you
No,
actually-
not everybody. Are they
Could be
fucking robots? Is what I'm asking.
Oh no, they
I
are not
would
robots.
know.
They're human. They are giving off thoughts. Are you digging?
Well, now that I've asked, yes. If you said yes, they're not robots, it's fine. No, now that you've said that,
Give me a logic
yes.
check.
yeah, that's fine. 18.
You basically pick up. I got it. Let's get out of here.
What do you got?
What? Nothing?
Hmm?
What? Oh, wow.
Cal.
You read my mind. That
My
is
friend
so
Cal
cool.
here is terrifying. And
Yeah,
I bet he can
he's
scare the shit out of you.
super
So, what do you got
fine.
that you don't want us to know about?
Digs into his back pocket, walks up to Gideon Price, and slaps his wallet back into his hand.
Ah!
You should hide that better. Okay, bye. And to them.
Um,
Is
Gideon
that
just
like your
gonna,
decoy
stop-
wallet?
Like, Gideon is just gonna stop him and says, "That's just the 500 one. Take it."
What?
Here, take it.
What?
The card's limit, I think, is up to 2,000. So you're gonna have to be sparing with your use of it.
Kid is genuinely confused.
She's just gonna give him a little mental nudge, which is like, he really doesn't understand money, and he has a lot of it. I would take that and go.
That's why we want to hang out with you people.
Yeah,
Also,
but
Recluse is awesome.
I mean, they're not
You
wrong.
want to be like Spider Guy.
Spider guy.
Spider guy.
The-
Spider guy.
You
Yep.
say the tick, but that's too.
Oh yeah, and you can become my spiderlings.
Yeah.
Anybody that's fan
that'd
art
be
of
awesome.
spiderlings, I'm going to delete you from the internet. Just putting it out there. If anyone tags me in that shit, I will break you.
All right.
Gotcha. I'll get right on it.
I have severe arachnophobia, by the way. That's not a joke. I actually do.
So we'll call one the tick, the other one
The mite.
spider
Oh,
mice.
that's
What I
good.
was thinking, yeah.
No. Anyway, all right. Let's not traumatize Sparrow anymore.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
So, with this, let's end it here. Actually, you've got a now mechanical portal to an underground thing with an access code of doom. So tune in next week
Zoom.
when we go into
Sorry.
the secret lair.
Interesting
Solo.
thoughts one.
Emu.
FOMO. There you go. And yeah, so let's call it here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and let's go through a quick outro. Let everybody know who you are and where you can be found. And I'm going to skip by Joe this time because he's chewing. So, Adam, let's start with Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam. Today I've been playing Cal Winters, aka Dreadfire. I am better known on most places on the internet as Soulbine, _Soulbine on Twitter and TikTok. Not a lot of things going on at the moment, a few things I can't talk about, so just keep your eyes peeled and we'll let you know when something fun happens.
Cool. D.
Hey everyone, I am Dee. I was playing the perfectly normal old white dude who does not understand money, Gideon Price. You can find me on Twitter, Blue Sky, and Twitch under Night Wanderer. That's Wanderer with an O. I stream Baldur's Gate 3. I might branch out into some other games. I will be at some point starting also some actual play streaming. Other than that, you can find me on Ben Newbon's Cybertopia podcast, which will sometime soon be starting the recording of the second season. Momentarily, we are in a break. Yeah, otherwise than that, just catch me on Twitter and Blue Sky. I do like weekly prompts and stuff. I'm about to start up doing some like rants about tiny little things that I like or do not like about a multitude of different TTRPG systems that I have recently realized I have more than 100 books of in my apartment. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Yes, that is it. I have no more words to say, but I will keep
Sure.
on saying them until my thank you.
Hi, I am the luckiest of lucky red sparrows, which if you knew anything about my luck, tells you a lot about the general luck of sparrows. I am a Final Fantasy streamer and a DM for Tapes or Tales. And you can catch me over on my channel every Thursday and Friday nights. I played Synapse, the totally not like traumatized and traumatizing character. She's totally fine. I'm sure of it. Totally not possessed. Yeah, that's me, man. It's 5:30 a.m. What like I got nothing.
I'm just leaving the pregnant pause to that uncomfortable silence. I'm not totally not.
Oh,
All right.
totally not possessed.
John.
Hello, I'm John. I played Steel Aegis, the ghost-kicking superhero. Oh, that hurt. I also run my own podcast over at Bacon Flavored Pods, where I don't know when this episode is going to come out, but we might have an episode dropping around the same time. That's going to be a fun little one-shot. Let's see. I can be found on the social medias at Crims Bacon. I stream with my friend Rob over at his Twitch channel, Bor Immortal. That's BOR Immortal. Where we play random things. We got stuck on Donkey Kong Country 2, and I can guarantee you by the time this episode comes out, we are still stuck on Donkey Kong Country 2. Let's see. yes, if we get X amount of followers by the end of the year, I will do the pin-up calendar of the characters minus Dual Lily. Because as it turns out, I am also an artist. And if you would like art, you can give me money. Because we need money, because my cat thought it would be just absolutely hilarious if he would do a little prank on us where he ate duct tape, plugged his butt closed, and then cost us $3,000 to get it unplugged.
Oh gosh.
But yes, I have done art for Still Aegis, Gideon, and potentially more in the future, along with a bunch of other fun commission art that can also be found on my social medias and or my own personal Patreon, which is Crimsbacon at Patreon. And that's me.
Joe.
Finally, I'm not chewing. Hey, everybody, this is Joe, better known as DJ Toreador or Nola Fanger. That's NOLA_ Fanger, Fangmer from True Blood, because that's where I got it from. I'm a vampire apologist and role player for Vampire the Masquerade, Werewolf, and all other things World of Darkness if they reach out to me. I'm also a DM for my own home game of Montgomery by Night, which is on pause hiatus as I'm creating Mobile by Night, another one where it is the Camarilla instead of the Anarch being running, and I had a wonderful playtest whenever this airs. Not doing anything right now currently, nothing serious. But yeah, you can hit me up on the gram, Twitter. You can find my real name on Facebook. Go for it. I'll leave it to you, or the OnlyFans. But I do have a gaming exception, and if you want to donate money for me for games or coffee or a personalized hello from any of my French-based vampire characters, I will do that. Hit up the socials. There is a list up there. This has been fun. Been playing Brown Recluse. We're very happy that we have our own Concord in the making and a date with Cal Winters. So yeah, it's all in all a great time. This has been the smooth musings of Web Daddy, satisfying your webby treats, your webby skeets on those webby feeds. Daddy's always here to comfort you. Don't forget to get us enough subs. Be a good sub for Daddy. And sub to this channel. And make sure Mike gets all the credit for this.
Why are you dragging me into this?
Sub for us. Please
Hey,
sub
I
for
think
us.
you've earned the
Stop.
title of
I need you to
hapless this
stop.
time.
I need you to stop.
Sub for us. And if you give us enough subs, on
If
your knee-
you give us enough subs, Joe will stop.
I will. Me and Red Jaguar will give you a custom ooh woo. So that's all I have there. Ooh woo and ooh out. Web Daddy says.
I wish I could drink alcohol.
You've seen what I'm working with here. Yes, each and every one of them amazing. Today's episode was fantastic. Again, check in if you have any triggers or anything and come back to it when you can read. There was a lot of emotion to it. It's fantastic. We'll be doing our check-ins that we always do at the end of the game. But yes, you can catch my pre and post-COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America, CDN Cap America, etc., a bunch of different derivations on the blue and the sky and the Mastodon and the threads and the birds and whatever. But that's for cosplay and Instagrams and everything else. And this project has been my and our labor of love now for 6 months longer. And we're in the throes, and we're about halfway through, so you've still got a lot more to come. I'm going to still have a tremendous amount of fun torturing these people and encouraging them to the heights of their role-playing expertise. So like and subscribe each and all their stuff. Open up some muted browser windows, if nothing else. Everything helps for them. Everything helps for us. And comment, like, and subscribe, and join us on this adventure. Let's see the pop-ups now and everything. So thanks for watching, and Catch you next week.
Ooh.
Bye.
Bye.
Another day, the sun is golden. Another night spent